acting up.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Well met, sir.
Chance to put my feet up.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Can't afford any mistakes this time.
I might nod off if I'm not careful.
Other days,
Now,
What else are you doing? I wish I could go on an adventure. I could almost nod off.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant. Touches the sky. Our hero oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth. Awoke one cell morning to rumbling earth.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
Oi there, friend! Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melve again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melve. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see, in case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard, then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We ought to see this to its destination.
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard and Mel. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Only fools and urchins boast of their
This
coin.
job better be worth it. Too bloody early.
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
Understood. I will await you here, Arisen.
You'll like to run into some monsters on the way? Seems nowhere's truly safe nowadays. Should the cart be assailed, 'twill be your job to drive the beasts off.
Now here's a welcome sight. Time to be heading home.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
It falls on me to resolve this. There's much needs to be.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Now there's a hassle I could do without.
Mayhap I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Lots to do. And precious little time.
Mayhap I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
Nice to see everyone out and about.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
I'll gladly stay a while.
I'll take the night watch over desk work.
I've got to focus. The shift's only just begun.
Now here's a welcome sight.
It isn't easy keeping the pantry stocked these days.
As the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste.
Naught to look forward to. I tell you.
I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
What to make of this?
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Mayhap I'll come here when I've a day to myself.
Time to be heading home. Time to be heading home.
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
A hard day's work, is it too? I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles. I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles. Heading home.
Mayhap I'll set out on my own adventures someday.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I could find a noble to take me on set.
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? It is a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
Shall we report our results?
That Lady Margaret's a kindly sort. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
By your leave, Arisen.
Hail. Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
Well met, sir.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Tad rowdy.
Are you?
I shan't complain.
Good day, sir. All the best tales come from travelers. At the inn.
Another day.
All I need my health. Tad rowdy. I shan't complain.
This is
Well met, sir.
strange.
How might I be of
Hail.
Know you of the Brine? Monsters they are, what haunt the deep. Shallow waters are safe, but venture somewhere as deep as you are tall, and their dreadful red claws will drag you under. Becoming a feast for the brine isn't a pretty way to go, so take care when you pass by rivers and walk the shore, eh?
Yes? Is there something I can do for you?
What business would you have with a humble farmer?
Hello. How are you? You're wasting your time talking to me.
I see life as a journey, to be walked a day at a time.
Hail.
You you a traveller? Well, I'll not pry, but I can tell you've a strong arm. I used to be a sellsword, see? Time was, I spent every waking moment perfecting my skills. If you're anything like me, once you've reached the pinnacle of your vocation, you'll want to seek out a maester. They'll be able to teach you a skill of incomparable power, if properly persuaded, that is.
Mind, I have time for a citizen in need.
I'm always willing to lend a helping hand.
I am well enough, thank you.
So, we meet again. We've naught to discuss.
Couldn't hurt to rest my feet a moment.
Understood. I will await you here, Arisen.
What are you up to?
Some time past, I encountered an elf in the forest across the river. He was tall, and rather handsome, I must say, but there was a coldness to the way he looked at me, almost pitying-like. Tell you, whether we speak the same tongue or not, they shan't make any friends with that sort of demeanor. There's said to be an elven village someplace deep in the mountains, but I can't imagine they'd welcome visitors.
Time for an early supper.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I've not much to offer you, sir, I fear.
What's going on?
A fine place to collect my thoughts.
Where to now?
Should I trace life to its source, what might I find?
It isn't easy keeping the pantry stocked these
Well
days.
met, sir.
I've been here so
How
long,
might I be of service?
I almost forgot why I came.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
Very well. I shall return.
Too much excitement is rarely
It's this way.
Not much going on.
Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
I'll gather this. It might be of use. Just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
We have reached our destination.
I'm in awe of your powers of detection. Indeed. Good on... you for being so observant.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Very well. I shall await further orders. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
To think I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say. That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
By your leave. Here, strike with lightning on your side. Success.
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
Remain by your side.
Sleep magic. Fear not. I shall aid you directly.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Even from this distance, yon statue cuts a striking figure against the horizon.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
Goblins, Master!
Leave it to me.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
You'll not live to regret this.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
At once, Master. One can see far to the distance from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savor the scene.
Indeed, you are correct.
This is rather thrilling. There's aught to be found there. Can you not see it?
We ought to take a closer look.
Now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Understood. I will await you here, Arisen. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
A profitable endeavor.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
I suppose 'tis so.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard. I grant you lightning spangs. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? One moment. I believe we are bound for... Yes, I know the place. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
We have been given a destination. Shall we venture forth?
We're here, Master. Very well. I shall return.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty, sir.
Would that I now had force to draw steel.
Sir, how can I be of assistance?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Who are you supposed to be?
What are you up to? Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale. Always a pleasure. I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
Gold makes the world go round.
True enough.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Seems like.
How I ought to be getting
What did he say his name was again? Ah, Humphrey. The lad's in Vermund now. He's eager. I'll give him that. Expedition, sword drills, say the word and he'll join in at a moment's notice. Say, you look experienced. You should talk to the lad. I'm sure he'll be glad of a bit of guidance.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
I've got wares of every ilk. Hope to see you again ere long.
To polish up my gear for tomorrow.
This is a bit much for me.
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
This makes my hair
If
stand
you are
on.
in need of aid, pray say the word. I will see to it that the law is upheld.
Marcus ought to be procuring supplies somewhere north of here. Hand him that note, and he'll take care of the rest.
Would that I ne'er had force to draw steel.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
Would you mind coming over here?
Would that I ne'er had force to draw steel.
Ain't nothing but trouble lurking here. It's a thankless job, this.
'Twould seem we've all we need to hand.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it. Pray, follow me. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. The spirits of magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Not an enemy to take the light. We must strike boldly with presence of mind.
Perhaps.
I will use this opportunity to gather my strength.
Here, strike with lightning being on your side.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as 'tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
Whence might we procure such a thing?
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report? Sir Marcus was well pleased, Master. Shall we report our success to Sir Geoffrey?